Hi, loves. Welcome back to Quantum Love Messages. Thank you so much for being here, for your energy, your likes, your comments, your support. It truly means everything. This reading feels soft, intense, and a little bit heartbreaking at the same time. This is someone who has so much to say to you, but hasn't found the courage to say it out loud. Right away, the energy opens with this feeling of uncertainty mixed with hope. There are moments when it feels like you might feel it too, but maybe I'm just seeing what I want to see. And this is someone who studies you. They watch your reactions, your body language, your tone, the little shifts in your energy. There are moments where they swear you feel the same way. Maybe you linger a little longer, maybe there's eye contact, maybe there's a certain softness between you, but then they second guess it. They pull back into their mind and start questioning everything. Was that real? Or did I imagine it? This is someone who lives in that in-between space of almost knowing, but not fully trusting it. Then we move into, if I told you how much I think about you, you'd probably never look at me the same way again. And this is where it deepens, because this isn't casual thinking. This is someone who thinks about you constantly. Random moments during the day, late at night, when they're doing something completely unrelated, you just enter their mind. And it's intense enough that it even scares them. They feel like if you really knew the depth of it, it might overwhelm you or change how you see them. So instead, they keep it hidden. They act normal, while internally, you're taking up way more space than you realize. I know I shouldn't want you this much, but no matter how much I try to fight it, I do. This is where that internal conflict comes in. There is something about this connection that feels off limits in some way. It could be timing, circumstances, distance, or even their own beliefs about what they should or shouldn't want. But the feeling doesn't go away. They've tried to rationalize it, suppress it, ignore it, and it just keeps growing. This is not something they chose lightly. This is something that happened to them. I wonder if your heart ever beats a little faster when you see me. I hope it does. This is so pure, honestly. Because beneath all the overthinking and fear, there's a very simple desire. They just want to know if it's mutual. They want a sign, something small, something subtle, something that tells them they're not alone in this feeling, even something as simple as your energy shifting when they walk into a room. That's enough to give them hope. Then we have, you could ask me for anything and I'd give it to you. That's how deep you've gotten under my skin. And this is powerful because it shows how much influence you have over them emotionally. This person feels deeply connected to you even if nothing has been fully expressed. There's a level of devotion here, a willingness to show up, to give, to care, but it's all happening internally right now. They haven't translated it into action yet. The way you laugh, the way you move, the way you speak. I notice everything. And it drives me insane that you have no idea. This is someone who pays attention to everything, the little details, the things you wouldn't even think twice about, the way you say certain words, your mannerisms, your habits. They are fully tuned into you, and there's almost a frustration here because from their perspective, it's so obvious how they feel. But from your perspective, it may not be obvious at all. I want to be brave. I want to tell you, but every time I think about it, my stomach twists into knots. This is the block. This is the fear. This is the moment where everything stops them, because telling you would make it real. It would open the door to rejection, to change, to vulnerability. And this is someone who feels deeply, so the risk feels huge to them. It's not just, I like you. It's, I care about you enough that this could actually hurt me if it goes wrong. I tell myself this is just a crush, that it'll pass. But the longer I know you, the deeper I fall. And this is where you see that this isn't temporary. This isn't something that's fading. It's something that's growing over time. They've tried to minimize it, to label it as something light, something that will go away, but it hasn't. It's only become more real, more intense, more undeniable. I wish I could talk to you the way I do in my head. In there, I always know the right thing to say. This is so relatable because this is someone who rehearses conversations with you. They imagine how it would go, what they would say, how you would respond. In their mind, everything flows perfectly. But in real life, when the moment comes, the words don't come out the same. That's where the hesitation, the awkwardness, the silence can come from. And then this last one. Somewhere in another timeline, maybe we already belong to each other. This is deep soul connection energy. This is someone who feels like this connection means something, like it's not random, not accidental. There's a sense of this could have been something more. Maybe in another time, another version of reality, we would already be together. And there's both comfort and sadness in that thought. So when you bring all of this together, this is someone who feels deeply connected to you, who notices everything about you, who thinks about you constantly, and who wants to tell you, but is held back by fear, overthinking, and possibly circumstances that make this feel complicated or uncertain. This is secret admirer energy, but not in a light way, in a deep, emotional, soul-level way. And the biggest message here is this: their feelings are real, very real. But right now, they are still living more in their internal world than in action. The feelings are there, the courage is what's still building, and you may already feel this. You may already sense this energy without having full confirmation, because connections like this, they don't stay hidden energetically, even if they're unspoken in the 3D. So for now, this is a connection that exists strongly in the unseen, but it's building towards something that may eventually need to be spoken. If this resonated, drop your favorite heart emoji in the comments and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and keeps these messages coming to you. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and I'll see you in the next one.